Hey guys, I'm Dean. So I guess this will just be a quick little intro video because I want to start doing videos. My name is Dean Scott Rivers, and I'm starting to transition to male. I'm FTM, transgendered, and I'm super stoked about it. I'm really excited. I know a lot of guys that want to be really stealth and just want to fly under the radar, and they just want to pass and not be super open about their transition, and I totally respect that and can totally understand where they're coming from, I think. But for me, I've been fighting and trying to find my authentic self my whole life. I've been obsessed with being real because I never felt real, I guess. That makes sense? Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I just never felt like a real girl. I was always trying really hard to be. Not always. I'd go in and out of phases. I kind of go back and forth between being a real tomboy to trying really hard to fit into the mold that I felt I was supposed to be. I grew up really conservative. I grew up in an LDS, kind of constitutionalist background. LDS is Mormon, if you're not familiar with that term. Yes, I grew up really religious and conservative, and don't mind the cars. Sorry, I'm just chilling in my car on my lunch break at work. So I grew up from that background, and specifically coming from the Mormon church, there's we call it cookie cutter Mormons. There's a very specific mold that you're supposed to fit in, and I never ever felt like I fit. I didn't, and I went through phases where I'd try really, really hard to fit in. I'll probably post some pictures at some point. I'm kind of avoiding old pictures of myself at this point right now, but I'm not deleting them because I know in the future it's gonna be really cool to be able to see the difference and look at it. Yeah, I would sometimes dress really girly in an effort to try to fit into the mold, but I always was feeling like I was squirming in my skin because it never felt like me. Never ever felt like me. So anyway, I'm Dean. Hi. I'm 26, I'm transgendered, and I'm super rambling. Sorry, I don't really have a point to this video other than to introduce myself. But yeah, I'm starting to transition. I had my first doctor's appointment, and I'm going to be scheduling my next appointment soon, and hopefully within a month or so I should be getting on T, which is super exciting. Yeah, but my point is, it's totally cool to be stealth if that's what you want to do. For me, as having felt so unreal and unauthentic my whole life, I'm kind of obsessed with being real, with being a real boy, and with being my true authentic self and sharing that with people. In my past life, I was very shy. At first, anyway. Once I got to know and got comfortable, I was like, blah, 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 blah. Don't shut up and overshare. I'm an oversharer, so get ready for that. I think that's good, though. I think sometimes we get so caught up in trying to be PC and trying to not share the wrong thing about ourselves because we care too much about what other people think that it really creates I don't know, it creates walls between each other, and I want to break those down. I want to share my truth, my story, and my soul with all of you lovely humans, or with none of you if no one watches. Maybe it's just me talking to myself, which is totally rad too, because at the end of the day, this is just a documentation of my journey. Because yeah, I want to be able to look back in 5 years when hopefully I've had all my surgeries and I've been on T for a while and I'm passing and living my life as a productive male human being in society. I want to be able to look back at these videos and remember the hard times and the good times and everything in between and be able to really see the difference. And I don't know, for me, if I can help one person be able to figure out who they are and be happy, that'd be fucking awesome. Yeah, I know it took me Like I said, I'm 26. It took me a hot second to figure out who I was. There's a lot of reasons behind that, but regardless, I feel like if I had heard more different trans stories, apart from the stereotypical trans narrative of I knew I was trans, or I knew I was in the wrong body from the age of 3, and I knew I was the wrong gender, and I knew it my whole life, and I told my parents and they kicked me out, and everything was bad and hard, and that totally happens to some people, and that's totally valid, but that wasn't my experience, and it's not everyone's experience, and I'd like to show another side of things, and maybe you'll relate to my story, and maybe not, and maybe no one will watch this but me, and that's cool too, because I'm Dean Scott Rivers. That's my name. I love it. I finally decided on it recently, and it just feels really, really good. And yeah, I'm Dean. If there's anything specific about me or about transgendered people in general, or female to males, that's FTMs specifically. I'm by no means an expert, but I'm a total nerd, and I totally love to research things and find out as much as I can about a topic. So if there's any questions you have, leave a comment about it, and I will do a video about it. Yeah, okay. Have a good one, guys. Thanks for watching, or not watching. You do you, whatever, I don't know. Okay, bye.